Alright everyone, let's play the First Berserker Khazan. This is episode 2 with Healthbar Hunter. How are we all doing today? So, just to recap, we got to this blade nexus, we bound ourselves to it. I put my 5th upgrade into Vitality. So we've got 3 in Vitality, 2 in Willpower. And we can carry on.
Here he is! Grab him!
Let me know if you're playing the game, where you're up to. Let me know what your preferred weapons and armor are. Oh. Just wanted to beat you up, dude. Well, gonna have to pop a heal.
Help! Help me!
Okay. Okay. So for those of you who didn't play the demo, my advice would be to actually ignore that guy with the low health and run right into here so that he follows you back in, because he and the bear are not allies, and therefore he will draw some of the bear's aggro. Although we just did a really good chunk of damage. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yes. So I think that bear took way more damage from the back than the front. So I was trying to just constantly be wailing on his behind, but managed to get a couple of really good brink guards in at the end so that we could do the brutal attack, which is cool. What have we got in here? We've got a necklace. So 17 max stamina from the Necklace of Commitment, and we have plus 10 attack damage against beasts, so let's equip that. And we picked up the Hound Gauntlet, which means we now have 4 pieces of the Hound set. So we also have a further 10% damage increase against beasts. We also got another weapon, a little extra attack damage. And we got, was it Assaulted Dust or was it Gem Dust? I think it was a Gem Dust, wasn't it? Which is just more currency that we can trade later on for some gold. Alright, so we're a little bit worse for wear. Pop our last heal. Could always go back and heal because we don't really need to go back in there now. There is a Yeti. What I'm going to do is skip the sword, guys. Just immediately deal with the archer. We'll read those notes in a hot second. Let's get the brutal attack in just to really dive into some of his health. Now, if the Yeti could... Okay, the Yeti's actually managed to break the posture of one of the... Oh, I wasn't meant to get caught in the crossfire there. Well, that all worked out well. So I killed the Yeti. The Yeti pushed one of the soldiers off the cliff. And then my last hit pushed the other one off the cliff. All's well that ends well, right? Yeah, what did we just get? We got some Gladiators Gators. We're not going near those. Worst defense score, plus they're not part of a set. And then we got this. Notes on Yetis. So, the Bantu speak of a massive Yeti, one so fearsome that 9 of their warriors have fallen to it. Benji is barely holding on. His wounds are too severe. His insides are spilling out. I know he won't make it. That damned Yeti did this. Now it's just me, alone. What can I possibly do? If you're reading this, turn back, run for your life. And then it says the rest of the journal is torn and illegible. Okay, well it sounds like just the kind of thing we would like to fight against, right? So as you can see, that brings us back up to here. This is where the Yeti was standing at the end of episode 1. We've got the Blade Nexus that we can get back to in a second. Shortcuts. Interact with terrain features like carts, ladders, and trees to create shortcuts. These shortcuts allow Khazan to traverse across the map quicker. So we'll kick this cart down. And that sets us up pretty nicely to be able to replenish our health. We can even pump into an upgrade, so we'll go willpower again. What have we got here? Benji's tags. Oh, so Benji died. Rip. An identification tag issued to Heinmach scouts. The medal bears the name of one of its members, Benji. Well, how are we looking? Okay. Let's eliminate him for the extra lacrima. Same with him. I don't think there's anyone else we can put out of their misery. Okay, here we go. Those abs are certainly Abby. Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it home for dinner. Yetuga. So this is essentially the level 1 boss on this game. And his attacks are very similar to the Yetis that we've fought previously. So the trick is to not panic. He's definitely bigger and uglier, but he's just as killable. Thinks he's King Kong as well. When he does that, he's going to charge forward. He does also have a tendency to do a belly flop. Oh, we're out of stamina, so we got really pounded then. And he's grabbed us, and we're probably dead. Catches you behind him, he will try to do a really awful belly flop or still attacking. Okay, you've got to dodge this. get behind him when he does that, because otherwise he will die. There you go. First try. Health bar hunted. Mission completed. Just gonna mute the mic while I have a sip of water.
What have we here?
Okay, select difficulty. So at this point, you finish level 1. Current difficulty is set to normal. You can switch to easy difficulty in the settings. If you've had difficulty at this point, you might want to try it. As you can see, easy is intended for players who are unfamiliar with action games. Sticking with normal mode is intended for players who are familiar with action games and enjoy the challenge and sense of achievement that the genre is known for. So we're going to stick with normal. Would you like to continue playing on normal difficulty? Yes.
I was helpless. I was lucky it was the Bantu who found me.
Your body, give it to us.
Are we awake, sir? You have a ghost possessing you. Apologies, but to conquer it, you must undergo the trials of the Snow Mountain. You must be careful. The ghost possessing you is a powerful one. It will be very dangerous to purge yourself of it.
Your body, we must have it.
Personally, I preferred it when his hair was just down. Not a big fan of the tied up look, the top knot, whatever it's called. I don't think that's a top knot, I guess it's just a ponytail. Either way, I preferred it when it was just loose and flowing. Let's talk to this lady, but just look at the detail in the colouring on all the different fabric that she's wearing. So cool. Colours really pop in this game.
You want to rid yourself of the ghost? Then this is the only way. You must prove yourself in the trials of the 3 Bantu gods in order to receive their blessings. After that, you must find a way through the storm at the mountain's apex. Take my advice. Let fate be your guide.
Why did you save me?
We followed the monster's roar and found you. Maybe it was the will of the gods. The Empire is our enemy, Khazan, but we still owe you much. If you had not defeated the Berserk dragon, then we would all have been doomed.
Tell me more about the ghost.
The ghost inside you is no ordinary one. It is several different evil spirits now acting as one.
Oh, getting a bit of tearing there.
It has chosen you, with the powerful emotions that burn within you. You are a great prize for it. It will not willingly let you go.
Tell me more about the trials of the gods.
This is the same trial Bantu warriors can choose to undergo.
Okay.
The gods of the Bantu will decide if you are worthy of their blessings. The trial will begin when you pick up the weapon. The nature of the enemies depends on you, but the objective is always the same. Defeat all enemies that emerge from the abyss. There will be 3 trials and 3 blessings for you.
Simple enough. See you around, lady.
May the blessings of the 3 go with you.
So level 2 is actually just climbing this ladder for the next 10,000 years. Oh, no, wait, we got to the top. Cool, cool, cool. And what we're going to do next is
Trying to get rid of
climb a ladder.
Why would you want that? You think this will work? Go ahead, try it.
Okay. Stormpass. Alright, so after we defeated Yetuga at the end of mission 1 a few minutes ago, we got enough lacrima for 2 upgrades. So I'm going to pump those into endurance, I think, for the stamina boost. Yeah, nothing else gives me stamina upgrades. So an extra 30 stamina plus an extra 1.6% stamina recovery. Let's go for that. Takes us to level 9. Learn skills. So use skill points to learn weapon and common skills. On learning a skill will return those skill points. Spirit is Khazan. So this is the spirit page with learn skills and spirit. Spirit is Khazan's unique combat ability, a manifestation of his unwavering inner strength. It is earned through battle and consumed to unleash powerful skills that deal high damage, such as throwing a spear by the looks of things. Skill points obtained. So you beat the first level and then you ultimately unlock an extra layer of the game, which is skill points in the skill tree. So we currently have 1 skill point available to us. We can either put it into one of the columns of the dual wield tab for our dual wield weapon or the common tab. So if we're in the common tab, we've got spirit extraction, resources, related stuff. Some of these are locked. Or reflection, which is a parry skill. I'm going to leave that one for now because in the demo it had a steep learning curve. So we'll come back to that. And then we don't have anything available in brutal attack just yet. In dual wield, what I'm initially going to do is go over to guard all the way on the right hand side, and I'm going to select blowback. So deal damage to enemies when performing a brink guard. So basically if you get a perfect block, you will do some damage to your opponent. We got 2 transmutation mist, which are used to craft consumables. And we got some new gear. So we've got a new helmet from the Frozen Mountain set, which is better than our current helm. And we also got some frozen mountain boots as well. So, if I take 2 pieces off, I'll still have my hound damage increase, but I'll lose the stamina recovery and beast damage increase bonus. But I'll gain a health recovery increase. This set also goes as far as 6 pieces. If we have what looks like the spear equipped, as well as all the armor, we would get a 6th bonus, which would be unscathed damage increase of 30%, which is pretty cool. What do we think? What do you think? Let's give it a whirl. So now we've got bonuses from... We've got 1 bonus from the hound set to 1 bonus from the frozen mountain set. We'll see how we go. Oh, we also have another necklace. Necklace of Blessings, guards stamina damage decrease. I'm going to leave this on for now. I'm presuming the DMG stands for damage. If I'm incorrect, please leave a comment to correct me. Sorry, wolves, but Citrus of Cleansing, what's that then? Removes contamination effects, okay. And look at the damage that the Brink Guard does. Yes. Oh, way too early then. Sorry, Pooch. Javelin. So, L2 to aim, R2 to release while aiming, right thumbstick to zoom in or out while aiming. The Javelin allows for ranged attacks. Javelin skills can be learned by going to the common skill tab after unsuspecting enemies or... attack unsuspecting enemies or target weak spots to deal more damage. Got another soulstone here. Vitality sphere. Plague resistance elixir. Increases plague resistance. Never have guessed. Oh, hello. I did not see you. More Citrus of Cleansing. So the Javelin uses the, I guess, the ammunition slots, those yellow diamonds, those are your spirit. You regain it, I believe, by inflicting damage and getting kills as part of combat. So everything you just saw then is why I really recommend dumping that first skill point into blowback, so that when you brink guard, your enemies take damage. Because if you can really master a brink guard, just blocking enemy attacks will be doing damage to them. Oh, or you can get destroyed like I just did then. So this mission was also available in the demo. This is the second of 2 missions that were available in the demo that came out in January 2025 and is available. I think it's still available. I remember when I fought that wild boar the first time, I struggled quite a lot with the sort of rhythm of its attacks. Just seemed to sort of be in a bit of an offbeat to what I was expecting. It might just be that I wasn't concentrating enough. But it reminded me of the spurned progeny from Lords of the Fallen 2023. Kick this down, got a shortcut. We can run back up here, and we will be at the blade. The Battered Blade Nexus. Okay, so we've got one that we can go up by. Let's go health. Let's go vitality. Yeah, so when I played Lords of the Fallen, Spurned Progeny was probably the boss that I liked least, just because the timing of its attacks felt really odd and just sort of arrhythmic. Excellent. Absorb this.
I will overcome these trials, no matter how long it takes.
Khazan's channeling his King Arthur vibes, pulling the sword out. Ancient Warrior's Great Sword. Alright. So as you can see, this thing is slower than the dual wield, but does huge damage. So these enemies can inflict the plague passive effect on you. And again, the odd attack to land, because their attacks are just faster than I can swing this big sword. Once they get near me, they don't really stand a chance. I mean, he may as well have been bothered.
Don't leave us. You must help us.
brink dodge in there, and then end him like that. Fog is lifted. First trial completed, I believe. You have overcome the darkness of the past. May you find patience and whatever that said in the future.
So you survived that one. Not that it will make much difference.
Alright, buddy. Whatever you say. Let's just check behind here, make sure there aren't any items hiding. Okay, we look all good. So, we have earned the Hound Top. We'll be replacing the Gladiator's Pauldrons, so let's swap those out. That means that we've got 3 pieces of Hound gear again, so we regain the stamina recovery 20%. And we now have our Ancient Warrior's Worn Greatsword, which does do more damage than almost all of our Imperial Soldiers' dual-wield weapons. It also comes with 15% damage increase against remnants, and its random attribute is a frontal damage of guard stamina damage decrease. We also now have the Greatsword skill tree, and we have 2 skill points available. So, I wonder. I think deal damage to enemies when performing a brink guard. We should definitely keep doing that. R1 immediately after a normal guard or brink guard. Swift deliver 2 slash after guarding against an attack. Yes, let's get that. Okay. Oh, what did we also acquire? Small spirit ore restores spirit by 30% and more plague cleanse potion. Okay. How are we doing for health? Alright. So that trial is probably the easiest of the 3. For the small revenants, you just keep hitting them, and then when the big guys come at you, really try to charge up the greatsword and just do as much damage as you can with that first hit. Hey, buddy. Oh, wow, okay. I'm telling you, I just can't figure out the attack patterns. These balls, man. There you go. That'll do it. Hurl a couple of javelins at its head. Right, do I go down there or do I go across here? Let's go across here first. Let's just tone our health. No more heals. Oh, right. Okay, so we're back where we were. So this way is essentially open to us now. I guess it wasn't before. Hello, doggo. Hello, multiple doggos. So there's that slash, that double slash that we can do immediately after a guard if we're quick enough. So not only if you do the brink guard, you do inflict damage, but then if you can get that double attack in, you can really deal some damage, especially to you can guarantee a kill on enemies like those wolves. Against stronger enemies, it can just give you a bit of an advantage. Not dealing with their monkey business. Okay, so that just brings us back round. What am I missing? Am I being an idiot? Stamina drained, but I suppose when you're carrying a sword the size of a Great Dane, you can't really be surprised. Okay, so let's let go here. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, this is where we got the sword. I ended up going the wrong way, didn't I? Stupid. Okay. Well, no big deal. Let's just check up here. Vitality sphere. So, item in that part came from that part. Come down here, and then when we're looking at this wolf statue, we can either go left or right. Let's interact. Bind ourselves to the Blade Nexus once more. Two upgrades available. Nice. What does proficiency do? Max health, attack damage, stamina damage increase, dodge stamina cost. Strength. Let's put 2 in strength. Alright. Okay, we will wrap it up here for episode 2, and we'll pick up right from here at the start of episode 3. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and if you have any other games where the enemies have health bars and you want me to hunt them, make sure you leave a comment below, and I will catch you in the next video. Cheers.